I'm Tennille Adams, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Yeah, let's go!
Let's
SLT
go.
Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. We are on the tail end of season 4, the year of the mama, and we've been going since January, climbing and crawling all throughout this country, finding rising superstars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. We've been making this. This has been cracking for a long time, but we need everybody in T-Town, Tuscaloosa, to make some noise for the East Chicago, Indiana native. Y'all stand up, 10 toes down, and make some noise for the assistant coach of the women's basketball team with 21 years of history in this elaborate game, creating All-Americans, creating mothers, creating the next generation of future leaders. Listen, and we gonna talk some Final Four tonight for the Arkansas Razorback. Let's make some noise for Coach Tennille Adams.
Oh my goodness. Too kind, man. Listen, whoever you have doing your intro, whoever that chick is rapping, she tough, man.
Her name is Day One, but you know what? Wait till you hear our outro. When you hear our outro,
okay.
They both
Yeah, I'm like, okay, she got me ready to put some shoes on, go hoop or do something. I was ready. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for having me on, man.
Coach, one day they go do the backstage takes, and they gonna show me and Kate. Hey, me and Kate, we be going hard every time for the show. We be getting geeked up. But Coach, welcome to the show. If this is your first time rocking with the crew, the SLT family, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up, Mr. Yeet is in the building. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap. The head coach KT, Cam. Oops, you did it again. Yeah, my boy, we got Tennille Adams on the show. I'm so hyped. Damn, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. But before I really answer your question, now, Coach, when you threw that L up, I don't think a lot of people in Tuscaloosa are gonna be happy about that.
Oh, me love, Kevin. Wait a minute.
No, I'm being messy right now. I'm sorry. But before we continue, Coach, are you related to Yolanda Adams?
No, I'm not.
Well, what about Captain and Tennille?
That's where my mother got my name from.
Oh, yeah, see, I had the whole Captain and Tennille thing playing.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams?
I wish. No, that's okay.
I'm just making sure because
we may have a bloodline somewhere. I'm not sure. I love being associated with them names. I take it.
Well, I just wanted to make sure because we had Reba McEntire's niece on the show and we didn't even put 2 and 2 together. So
see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's okay.
Yeah, B. Jones, I'm good, man. Let's turn up again. Let's turn up.
Turn up. Coach Adams got a smile that sunk 1,000 ships. I'm talking about she going to ear to ear. She giving us the right energy, so y'all know what that means. We got to start the show off with an icebreaker. It is time for the moment of truth. That is right. We're about to play 2 truths in the lie with Coach Adams. The rules are super simple. Coaches pick 3 facts about herself, unique facts, things that she would only know about herself, and she is going to give them to us. Kevin and I will have exactly 60 seconds to work together as a team and use the process of elimination and see if we can figure out which one of these facts about Coach Adams is all cap. Now, Coach Adams, we got to close this year strong. It is October. It's time for the winning to begin. Kevin, let's go. Coach Adams, give us your 3 facts.
Okay, my 3 facts. I worked at Ford Motor Company as a sprayer, spraying cars. I worked at Dairy Queen, flipping burgers. Okay. And my last one is I worked for, I used to go with my coach and clean planes for the owner of Fruit of Balloon in Chicago.
It is nowhere in the research where we can know you worked at Dairy Queen.
But that's why we got to rely on deductive reasons, Kevin. So I'm going to say this. She's very humble. She's calm. I don't think you can get that in fast food. So we go say Dairy Queen will make you chaotic and make you go nuts. You be mad at the world right now.
Listen, my sister worked there, and I was trying because to your point, I've had several jobs, man. Like I worked at Foot Locker. I worked at Radisson as a hotel.
But we got it right, Coach. You ain't worked at Dairy Queen.
I ain't work at Dairy Queen, man. Y'all got me.
I told you. I know you.
Hey, it was hard. It was hard for me.
I'm gonna tell you something. As I walk through, like people be mad on the streets. I be like, they work at Dairy Queen.
You know what I'm saying? No, my sister, man. Listen, but I've worked a little bit of everywhere before I decided to get into coaching.
No, that's what's good, Coach. Dairy Queen gonna send me a cease and desist.
They could have been a sponsor for you. What's up?
I just blew Dairy Queen. Hey, but real talk, no, I love Dairy Queen. I be turning my joints over down in there. Hey, let's go. All right, Coach Adams, we about to take him on a crazy road trip. This is about the story of your life, and this has been an incredible journey. But before doing so, in Sports Life Talk tradition, Coach, we need you to take that right hand. Lift it up, Coach Adams. Come on, reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. It's time to go to work. Listen, this is what we need. We got to pay the bills real quickly. And by paying the bills, I'm talking about we need everybody out there to help us to take the game of women's basketball, to take these dope messages and stories to a whole another level. This platform is only here because of you. So we need you to do 4 free things that'll help us to go there and blow the world up. All right, here we go. Number 1, we need you to hang out with us till the end of the video. It's just that simple. If you even got to go to the restroom, just leave this thing rolling. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button and tell Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk that this thing is popping like over Redenbacher. We need this show to bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about Number 3, Coach Adams will tell you she down in the post getting nasty, but Coach, ain't nothing like having a good point guard on your team to throw you the ball and shadow rock, right? We need everybody out there to become a point guard of their friendship groups and their family and share this show with all of their coworkers, colleagues, and loved ones so we can tell them what's popping out there in Tuscaloosa. And last but not least, y'all been around this thing long enough to know what you got to do. Babe, show your boys some love and subscribe to the SLT tribe. That's right. Do your boys a big one and smash that subscribe button. Now, Coach Adams, Coach Adams on X. Is your folks, is Bama gonna rock with us? Is Roll Tide gonna, oh my God, I gotta wash my mouth out now. Is Roll Tide gonna rock with us, Coach?
Roll damn Tide. We rocking. Roll Tide, roll.
Now, I know y'all, we got a weird history with Louisiana, Alabama, but I'm calling on all y'all. Let's come together and do something miracle. Come on the count of 3, let's smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Boo! Kevin, roll damn Tide. I'm here today, baby. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I'm honorary Alabama. Y'all mess around, right. I might commit to Alabama before the end of this show. Y'all mess around with me too long. Hey, Coach, we have a good time on this show. And part of the reason for that good time is we're going to tell you a story, but we're going to tell it in a different manner. And before we tell your story, we got to get to know you as the individual. So, Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
You know what? My bad. I forgot.
The whole apart. You got so excited, man. We good. Go ahead.
I know. I'm sorry. Coach, we need you to pick an emoji of the show because everybody out there that just smashed that subscribe button, we want them to let us know that they are now part of the SLT family by throwing that emoji in the chat. What is the emoji of the show, Coach?
Listen, man. I don't want it to be the laughing emoji because that's the one I use the most. Whatever they feel.
We go with the laughing emoji.
We going with the laughing emoji.
The laughing emoji. That's kind of my go-to right there. I also like the one with the emoji where they got the eyebrow up. Like, like, come on, what you talking about with the one eyebrow up?
I know. That's what you want to use.
Does that make sense? We good? What you talking about? So I do that one sometimes too.
All right, we're gonna let them do their choice, Kevin. Y'all can just go to what you talking about emoji or the laughing emoji in the chat and let us know you holding your boys down, because Kevin and I, we want to tell you. So what we gonna tell those individuals that throw one of them emojis in the chat, KT?
Thank you and roll tide.
Roll tide. Hey, well, thank you so much. Because Kevin and I, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We're a different type of podcast. We do family around here. And welcome to the Sports Life Talk family if you did that. Now, Coach Adams, they all part of the Sports Life Talk family, but part of this show, we're going to get to know you on a different level. And yeah, we're going to tell them your story, how you got into coaching, but we want to crack that brain open and find out what really makes you tick. Coach Adams, welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right, Coach, to get our initiation started, we need for you to give us your top 5 music artists.
Ooh. So y'all know how, I'm from that 90s era, right? So a lot of my top 5 may not be very different than most. But growing up, it was pop. I definitely got to put him up there because he, I just remember being with my cousins and listening to pop, Hellraiser, whatever it was, we were just on it like that. It was Jay, it was Nas. I'm a heavy Nas fan, a heavy Jay fan. I got to put Jada Kiss in there. I'm a big Kiss fan. I'm a big Kiss fan. And lastly, it's going to be Big. It'll be Big. That's in no particular order.
Kevin,
those are my guys, and there's so many, y'all. There's so many more because I listen to, anybody know me, I listen to a ton of music. So that 5 can, I can have a whole nother 5 probably if I wanted to, or just cats that I've listened to and that I roll with. But I got a heavy rotation of that right there.
Jada. I got, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Kevin.
For sure.
Hey, Kevin, no cap. We don't do cap on this show because we don't have time for it. We too old for that. That might be the most elite rap top 5 we've ever had presented to this show.
This is real simple, Coach. We like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 10. But this is 2024, the year of the Mamba.
Okay.
The highest you can get is a Mamba, B. Jones. Mm-hmm. Today is a day that we're going to give somebody another Mamba. Let's go.
24, Coach. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Now, when you said Pac, it was over. It's a wrap. Pac is my all-time favorite.
Yeah. He just elicits emotion. You know what I mean? He just, you just felt everything he was talking about all the time, and Jay just gave it to you real sexy. He just sold a lifestyle. He sold opulence and you know what I mean? Jay was just, you wanted to be like that. And, Nas was the intellect, Nas was the intellectual, and he just was an ultimate storyteller. And Jay to give you kind of that thug, that young, during that time, him with the locks and it was just different, man. And then Big did it too. Big was an excellent storyteller, but he kind of brought that hip hop. His beats was always, those remixes, just the way his delivery, man. He just.
Coach, we got to pick your brain on some hip hop later on. We ain't got enough time today, but I kind of want to know how Coach Adams feel about some of these new Thundercats out there.
What she just said spoke volumes, B. Jones. So I don't.
And these young ones are doing hey, listen, I'm in here with these girls listening to some of this stuff. And it's the year of the female right now, and these females are out here.
They cooking, Coach. They cooking.
Get into stuff because I got a whole top 5 female. Like we could get into some whole other stuff with the females too. I mean, they are out here kicking ass and taking names right now, in a real manner. So. But I love music, that's one of my things for real. So
I love Coach Adams, KT. I love Coach Adams.
I gotta get with y'all next time in Dallas. We can talk music all day, babe. That's my thing.
Don't threaten us with a good time, Coach.
Right?
All right. So, who is your favorite superhero and why?
Okay. It would probably be Wonder Woman. Growing up, that Wonder Woman, and she had the gold deals and the lasso and and I think too, because I'd imagine that she was just kind of this tall woman. I'm tall, and she was doing her thing and out there kicking everybody butt, and so I've just always been a Wonder Woman fan. My cousins grew up on comics, so I know all about the Batman, the Superman, and all those guys too. But Wonder Woman was probably the one for me growing up.
All right, so we asked that superhero question because we see coaches that come on here as superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Wonder Woman has her own theme song. So what would your theme song be?
Oh, I was thinking about that. I got a couple. It would probably be Hovey Baby by Jay-Z. Or Show Me What You Got is a theme song of mine too. So one of those two would be,
Show me what you got, per lady. Yeah,
okay, show me what you got, baby. Yeah, that was it. It's probably one of those two would probably be my theme song for real. That's what I've been vibing on lately. So that would be my theme.
All right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
You can't cheat the game. And that's part of the reason why I started coaching. I didn't always do things the right way as a player, and those shortcuts expose you. When you're not putting that time in to get better, you're going to reach a level where somebody's going to be better than you and you're going to get exposed. And so that's always just one of the things I try to talk with our players, and I try to bring those experiences that I had. I wasn't the one that was, first in, last to leave. But there's a lot of things I could have done differently. And, those are some of the lessons that the game taught me, but it was also some beautiful lessons as well, because that's why I am where I am today, having had to learn some of those hard lessons, which is okay, and so that's kind of what I try to pass on, to our girls here. And that's really the number one reason why I coach, is that I don't want them to have to take as long to get here as I did. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to take this long. Know what you want to do up front, get to it, put your head down, get to it. And by the time you look up, you right there. And you be like, oh damn, I'm here already. So that's the biggest thing that the game has taught me and continues to teach me. Like, that's an ongoing lesson, is that you can't cheat the game in no form or fashion on the court, in life. You're in any type of relationship, you can't cheat it, because you're gonna get exposed that way.
All right, so we're gonna produce a movie that's centered around you.
Okay.
The one thing we're missing is a lead actress.
Okay.
Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
It's going to be Queen Latifah.
I can see Queen.
Yeah. It's going to be Latifah. I still watch Living Single episodes, and that was one of the things. Like, MC Lyte was probably my favorite female artist, but Latifah had that, she was kind of sporty. She was cute. She was tall. She, played hoop a little bit. She's in that circle. So I think we kind of got the same energy. So I think that she would play a really good Tennille Adams.
And the funny thing, you mentioned MC Lyte, B. Jones. That was the first CD I bought. It was MC Lyte.
In your life?
And Two Live Crew. But we're going to keep on moving. All right, Coach. So
my first cassette was Big Daddy Kane and MC Lyte with the Light as a Rock, with the hair and the DJ and all. Yeah. So I'm with
Big Daddy Kane is so slept on. Man.
Kevin, can we afford Queen though? Is Queen go? You think we can get her?
I think if she's feeling generous, she can come do like maybe 5 minutes of it. Then we get to stand in for the rest of it.
Yeah, we're gonna do AI.
Just a little bit.
We're gonna have to.
We just needed to do the trailer, and then we'll get somebody else.
Pretty much.
We'll get it figured out. Yeah. Well, hopefully I reach a level where she like, I can play her.
Ooh, it's coming, Coach.
Yeah. We'll leave it like that.
All right, so Coach, this is the most important question that we ask on our initiation.
Mm-hmm.
B and I, we love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So we come down there to Alabama. What's that one food spot we're going to before the game? And what's your go-to meal there?
I love Mexican food. Everything I always have. So there's a Mexican restaurant here in town called Antojitos. I think I'm saying that correctly. Right behind the gas station, little mom and pop spot that looks kind of, you're like, man, do I need to go up in here? And the food is fire. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody in there speaking English but the cashier, and that's how I like it.
You can tell somebody grandmama back there really
getting it done. Homemade tortillas and the like. It's about as close. It's really, really good. It's really good. So it's a spot that I go to more often than not. Actually, one of our players put me on. So Sarah Ashley Barker put me on to this Mexican restaurant here when I came. She's like, Coach T, so I've been going ever since.
What you getting, Coach? What do you order?
There, my go-to is steak tacos, rice and beans. I most recently been getting something called pozole. And so it's a soup that has the hominy and pork and stuff in it. And it's pretty good too. So,
I'm on these steak tacos and that pozole.
Man, you're going to love the pozole. It's delicious. Yeah, they got a little bit of everything. It's really good. It's a good spot.
B. Jones, we got to put that on our calendar.
Yeah, come on.
ASAP.
Y'all get here in time. I'm gonna take y'all. I want to go eat with you, so y'all got to get here in time.
Oh, we get nervous. We got to get the night before. We making sure we ain't missing this.
That way we can hang a little bit. Then I got to get to practice. So
we come to practice too. Don't leave us. All right. So thanks for sticking with us. And as we move on from the initiation to dive deeper into Tennille Adams' story, we love to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to place to eat in the comments. Finally, go to our website, sltugotnext.com, where you can see more of our You Got Next family members. Now I'm going to hand it over to B as we officially welcome our newest play cousin, Coach Tennille Adams, to the show. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Hey, Coach, can Coach Love come with us too? Because we love Coach Love too. Coach Love, showing us man love. So shout out to Coach Holly Love.
She said to let y'all know she getting her stuff together. She know.
I was gonna call her out, Coach. I'll do that on the show.
Nah, we talked about it already. So some saving, give her a little bit of grace and mercy.
All right. I got nothing but love for Coach, so we good. We good.
Yeah, none but love for Love. She's been a beautiful addition to our to our program, man. We love having her.
Coach Adams, welcome to the show. Welcome to the family. I'm super excited about having you on here. We were talking backstage. It became a running joke about how you and Coach Merriweather had that same disposition. I feel like we fam already. Like we kinfolk already. You came on this thing. So thank you so much for blessing the platform. But we got a mission today, Coach. So watching this and we got to put them on game. They curious. They see over there on that sideline. They see you over there and they wondering who's that lady. So we got to tell them your story, Coach. We got to tell them who you are. We got to take it back to the beginning. Coach Adams, when did you fall in love with basketball?
Listen, I was a baby, like young. So where I'm from in East Chicago, Indiana, like we play ball. It's a basketball city, through and through. So I've been playing since I was a baby. I grew up with, a lot of boys and we all hooped and I hooped with them and, grew up playing in the Boys and Girls Club or, playing out in the park. We had several parks in my neighborhood where I would go and play. It would take my dad to tell the story. My dad worked in the steel mill. And he would take me with him. He played league ball, at the steel mill, or for the steel mill rather. So during that time, it was wherever I could find a ball, I was out there hooping. And as long as there was no snow on the ground, that was just embedded in me, from a baby. So you run an actual, probably kindergarten, first grade, somewhere up in there, just trying to get the little ball up there. I got a story. So when I was in elementary school, like on the side of the school, there was like this concrete slab that was kind of about maybe 7 or 8 feet. And I would try to get there early in the morning because all the boys were playing with this little ball and they were trying to hit the slab. It protruded out a little bit. And that's how you hooped in the morning, before we got in line to go on to school. So I'm trying to get to school early because I want to get picked up to go shoot on the slab. So that's how serious it was, during that time for me and playing ball. So just slowly but surely, started to try to grow my game a little bit and just get better. And I just wanted to play. I didn't want to stand on the sideline. I've always been kind of an interactive person. Doesn't matter what we're doing. If it's something I can participate in, I want to get into it. So basketball has just been a part. It's just been in me for a minute,
Now, Coach, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, because I was about to say, you made me look like a little baby in Louisville. I was like, I know she just hugged me and got me.
Around you.
Y'all gonna look at the picture. I had to poke my chest out, stand up a little bit, Coach. I guess that was true. But Coach, you was a post player. You were doing big things back then. You actually got a deal. When did you get good at the game, though, Coach? Like, how did you get your talents all the way to Arkansas?
Probably when I really started to take it serious in high school, and really, Coach Humperthal, we had a really great coaching staff. Like Coach Hupp was an assistant or grad manager at Purdue during the time that Gene Katie was there. So he kind of came up under Gene Katie and was just lucky enough to have him come and coach at Central High School at the time. And I just really got serious about it. And I was naturally good, but it wasn't until I got to high school where I really just started to try to take it to the next level. Went to my first camp like in 8th grade or something like that. Then I played AAU with this team called Force 10, out of Indiana. And kind of like the rest is, and then I'm just hooping, I'm like at the time, I'm watching Tennessee, watching Virginia play when Dawn was at Virginia. You had all of them wonderful teams at Tennessee at the time. And I'm just watching, but I didn't know if I knew I wanted to hoop, but I didn't know where I would be for real. But the next thing you know, man, all these letters start coming in, and I'm like, okay, I got a couple of options.
Yeah, you was the 5th best top 5 post players in the country during your recruiting cycle, considered an All-American. I mean, just to me, that's just absolutely phenomenal. But the real magic happened at Arkansas, and very rarely do we get to have somebody on this show that played in the Final Four, but it goes beyond that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell y'all about this miracle worker, this promise keeper we got on the show right now. Coach, you made history as one of the most infamous rebound putbacks in the history of Arkansas basketball. And you have to. This show wouldn't be anything without stories. Coach, you got to tell us about that Mamba moment. Walk us through that play, Coach.
Nah, it was crazy because I had been playing like trash pretty much that whole run. Like I'd had one, a little bit here, a little bit there, but I hadn't been playing well. And, we're playing Duke and I end up hitting a shot to go into halftime, right? I hit the clock's going down. One of my teammates throw me the ball and I just throw up a 3 and I end up making this shot. And so I run into the bathroom and I start crying because I knew I'd been playing terrible. And it's a touch and go game because we're not supposed to beat Duke at all. It's touch and go. I run into the stall and I'm like, God, please, I need to come. I need this. I need you to, I finally made a shot and I'm like, I need you to come on. And so that second half, I had really kind of got some confidence. Coach was playing me because I was playing well. Satia goes up. Satia had been kicking everybody's ass the whole run. Satia Messer, who's at UCF, my teammate, she'd been kicking everybody's ass, her and Christy Smith. And we had been kind of riding their shoulders the whole time. So Satia goes up for the layup and I just happened to get to the weak side, and I get up there. It was just a pretty good game. I just had his angels with me, man. And I was able to, get that rebound and make it,
because, Coach, to go to the Final Four, though, Coach, what was going through your head? Like, was it real? Did it feel real? Like, what happened? Like, I know y'all was crying and fell on the floor, but
we were so hyped, man. It was, I don't even think there were really any tears. It was just like, we just wanted to prove everybody wrong. I've always been, about the underdog, I want you to not believe that we can do something, because we really about to come on. And so we kind of had a chip on our shoulder and we knew, and again, not to brag on the SEC, but we've been playing SEC ball. We've been going up against Tennessee and Florida and Georgia and, and I know I'm forgetting somebody, but I mean, name a team that we've been going up against, the whole season. And so we just like, nah, they think that there's just a lot of disrespect going on right here and we ain't having it. And so we just played really well. A lot of people stepped up. And like I say, Christy and Satia had just, they just had out of body experience, moments. And so we just rode that wave to the beach, and then that's
crazy.
Tennessee went on ahead and spanked us, but when nobody beat Tennessee that year, and I can give it up like that. You know, they had the 3 meeks, and that was they were a pro team at the time. You know,
that Tennessee team could have beat the Dream this year.
Man, get out of here! What are we talking about? So you know, but it was a beautiful experience, and it's one that I want our players to have. You know, I want them to experience that. Yeah,
we're going to talk about some Alabama basketball here in just a second, but you decided to flip that switch. You talked to us a little bit about why you flipped that switch. Mm-hmm. You've decided to become a coach. You started out the hard way. I mean, you literally went to a JUCO? Community college to get your career started. Tell us a little bit about this 21-year journey, Coach, which has ended up with you being known as one of the best post coaches in the country. You coach kids like Tyler Frison, who we trying to get on the show. But Coach, you had a hell of a run, Coach. 21 years of sensational play. What's the secret, Coach? Walk us through these 21 years.
It was. I think at the time, like I said, I was at the Radisson Hotel. I was working in sales at the Radisson Hotel in Fayetteville, to be exact. I told you I had a lot of jobs, man, before I decided I wanted to coach. And I ended up talking with Coach Trina Tillis, who's at Tyler Junior College right now. She was one of our coaches during that time. Was on that Final Four team.
You got Nick along too. She the original one that told us the story about that season 2. Y'all go back and check out Coach Hoard episode. She off the chain.
Okay. You know, we were talking and she's like, hey, I hear you want to get into coaching. I'm like, yeah, Coach, I think I do. You know, I think it's time. And granted, I had 5 years removed from college, you know, so again, I'm probably a little bit of a late bloomer. Some of my friends already knew what they wanted to do. I'm sure you have a lot of coaches on here that know from birth, I want to be a coach. Nothing more, nothing less. I had no idea what I wanted to be. You know, it was just whatever for me. But anyway, I decided that I wanted to get into coaching. And she said that she had one of her homegirls had an opportunity at Lauren Morris Junior College. And actually it's Coach Roz, who is she's at UTA right now with Rika. And so y'all probably know her too, but she's a real cool lady. Gave me an opportunity, Sharika Wright at UTA, gave me an opportunity to work with her. And it was like, yeah, but you got to be a volleyball coach too. We got to supplement this income. And I'm like, volleyball? I don't know nothing about volleyball. What are we doing?
You 6'1" though, Coach. You probably was a good volleyball coach. You was athletic and 6'1".
Hey, I picked it up quick though. I'm like, whatever it takes. So I did that. I coached a little English class or something like that too. So, you know, did that. And, you know, and my journey commenced. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I went to North Carolina A&T to work for, you know, Patricia Cage Bibbs, who's one of the best to ever do it. You know, had plenty of opportunities to you know, go Power 5 and do some things. But her calling was HBCU. Her calling was Grambling. It was Hampton. You know, it was North Carolina A&T. You know, but I put her in the same breath when I talk about the Stringers and you talk about the, you know, Washington's Coach Washington that was at Kansas. You got to talk about Coach Patricia Cage Bibbs because she was like that. And so, you know, I am who I am today because of her. So I was with her for a couple years, then had an opportunity to, you know, go to American and had a quick stop there and then got with Joe McEwen at Northwestern University, who's an amazing guy. You know, he's from Philly. You know, he's cool and he's still doing it and I love him to death. So I went from there, had an opportunity to be a head coach at Howard University. And that was really smooth because it was my introduction to North Carolina A&T that I was like, yeah, I want to be here. I can do this. This is different. You know what I'm saying? And if I can do this and do some of the things that, like I think Tamika Reed did a fantastic job at Jackson, right? So that's what I'm kind of thinking about. I think Ty's doing a great job at Howard. You think about Prairie View A&M, right? So I'm thinking like that was my vision. But, you know, things didn't happen quite the way I wanted them to, and that's okay, you know. And so once I left there, went to Ball State for a few years, did my thing there. We had some great teams, and then I ended up with Coach Katrina Merriweather at Rice State, and it just kind of took off from there, man. So she's just been a real blessing to me. So was with her for quite a bit, and we won some championships and did some great things, and just kind of helped me, balance this thing out, right? Because she was really different that way in her coaching style and the way she, just the way she presented with her kids, right? And so I needed that. I had come from some different coaching backgrounds. And so that was kind of new. And I'm like, I like this. This is more in line with who I am and how I like to do things. I'm running with her, and on top of that, that was my girl anyway. I'd known her since I started coaching when she was at Purdue, recruiting the best kids in the country, the absolute best. Nobody does it better. There's not a better recruiter in the country than Trina. And I put money on that. And so now I'm here, y'all. This is where I'm at. And she had a lot to do with me getting to being in this space too. So got a lot of, I owe her a lot in terms of where I am.
Now, B. Jones, before you say something,
I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad
this got to be the first time that somebody's come on this show and literally said about 7 to 8 people that we've had on this show or had a connection with it.
I was
McEwen. We had Coach McEwen's daughter on here.
Oh, she's the ball. I coached her. Meg was at Northwestern when I was there. I coached Meg for a couple years.
Because I already know what clip I'm taking out. I'm tagging everybody in that clip.
Tag them all. Tag them all because they've all been very instrumental.
This has to be a full circle moment. They say, God put you where you're supposed to be. This has to be full circle. And for all of y'all who watching this, you got blessed because the backgrounds on each and every one of them coaches, Katrina, Coach Reek, all of those, we have the shows. Y'all go to our archives. Y'all put them in our search string and y'all can watch the You Got Next and hear all about those. Coach Trina Tillis. I'm telling you, these stories are absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. But we got to talk a little bit more about you before we get out of here, Coach, because you are a strong developer. You figured out some things. You've grown this this name behind yourself. But you also mentioned that it didn't happen easy. So my first question is if the coach Tennille Adams, because she coached the player Tennille Adams that didn't have it all together.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because I was going to talk to her. I'm going to get on her level and talk in the way that she's going to understand. I'm going to talk to her the way my aunties and, and sometimes my dad and mom have to talk to me. So I think I would have made it my business to figure out how to tap into somebody that had, unlimited potential. I'm going to figure that out. But also as a coach, I understand that we ain't got all the time in the world. So you got to come on too, from a coach's vantage point, we don't have all day. At some point, you got to decide this is something you want to do too. And you got to be an active participant in your success. You know what I mean? And I can't believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And if not, then we're just going to find somebody that wants to do it. So I get both sides of the coin with that. For sure. But yeah, I could have coached her. She would have been cold too.
Real quick, Coach, because I know we run out of time. I got the producers hitting me up right now. They like, we got to move on. But Coach, you talked a couple of times about the difficulty of the SEC. Mm-hmm. Every year, there's always an unknown. No matter how hard, there's no AI bot that can predict it. Somebody comes out of the blue and they popping everybody. Mm-hmm. Last year, Alabama sat on national TV and broke my heart, popped LSU, because I'm sitting there the whole game like, we going to come back. I ain't worried about it. We going to come back. And y'all had that little bright guard. I don't know her name, but she wouldn't miss. And she was scrappy. And I said, oh, Lord, Alabama finna beat us in this game. Hey, But Coach, y'all was popping everybody last year. Y'all figured it out. Y'all put together some stuff, 24-10. Mm-hmm. Of course, that kind of comes synonymous with the fact that this is your first year in the program. Give us that culture. What is the state of the union, or the state of the union for Alabama women's basketball right now? Sell us on the program a little bit, Coach.
Yeah, no, I think I came at a beautiful time. Like Christy's been here going into her 12th year, I believe. So, you're talking about a woman that has tried to do it the right way and try to build this foundation that didn't come overnight. And like Alabama is a blue blood. I don't know if people remember the Alabama in the 90s when they went to the Final Four in 94. You're talking about Sweet 16s and just the Dominique Cantings and some of the other ballers that have come out of here. We're blue blood. Let's not get it twisted on what we do or what we've done around here. Like, people know Alabama, but, Christy came in and we built this program And, she's had some great recruiters that have come in here over her time to help her continue to build. And her and Kelly, who's her husband, their husband and wife duo, and they've just done it the right way. And they've done it at 3 different stops. You know what I mean? She was at Purdue, Texas Tech, and here. And, she just cares about her players, man, and she's not going to win at the expense of her kids. Her kids come first. Their well-being, who they are off the floor. And she's just been blessed to get some kids to come through here that's got some dog in them too, that can hoop, and want to do it the right way. So I think I picked a great time to come here. I've been really lucky that way. So I walked into something that's been brewing. We got some great leadership coming back in our returners. And, I think Christy is really fired up. She's got an edge about her that's a little bit different than what people may know about her. And so I look for it to be exciting, and I look for us to be competitive. We may not win them all, but we're going to go down trying, excuse my language. We're really going to try.
Well, Coach, I mean this from the bottom. We roll tide. We're going to be rooting for you guys every step of the way. All right, here we go, Coach Adams. Welcome to the championship rounds. Now, normally we go 3 rounds, but we ran your story so incredible. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I still got a litany of questions I didn't even get the chance to go through with Coach Adams. We might have to do this one again, Coach.
Okay. And I got something for you, too, before we get off. But go ahead. Go ahead.
But we're going to play a quick game, Coach, and we're going to take it down to the final round. Now, Kevin and I, when Sports Life Talk was created, it was a fusion of sports and life, and life is representative of the culture. So we thought that me and Kevin created a sneaker round, okay, Coach? So for the last round, as being super sneakerheads, we know that if you look good, you play good, you had a swag and the confidence. So for the last round, Kevin and I selected a pair of sneakers out of our collection that we think that you would like a whole lot, that'll look really good in that Alabama swag. All right, so Coach, here we go. We're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker on 3, and we're going to show you what we got. You pick it. Whoever sneaker you like the best, they win this episode's game, and they win that round. All right, Coach? It's just that simple. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh. I'm probably going to go with the lows. Them cherry reds is fire, but I'm going to go with the lows. Them cherry reds are fire, but I will go with the lows. I'm so sorry, babe. I'm sorry, Karen. Them cherries are fire. They are fire.
Yeah, but Coach, I'm going to tell you this. I'm up here rolling tide, doing everything. B. Jones, he rocks with LSU. I rock with another SEC team, Florida. I'm up here rolling tide. Jennifer George gonna text me. It's gonna be bad, but
baby, but there shouldn't be a loser because I told you I love the cherry reds too. I love them.
Yeah, but he tells him, B. Jones, this is your moment. I'll be quiet. I'm sorry.
Won't he do it? I didn't hit the last second layup, but I feel like I'm going to the final. I feel like I just got that rebound. I don't know. Oh my God.
How do I make it up to you, Kev? What I got to do?
Hey, Coach, man, we would love to have you on the show. What's a good day that works for you? I want to have this show that day. That time is for you. Coach just had me a nice little hoodie. That's all.
I got you. That's done.
And I'm gonna tell you so, Coach. He bring out them cherries every time he really want to win. That's his go-to thing.
Them cherries.
He think everybody gonna pick them 11s, but my Coach Adams. That's my Coach Adams. Let's go.
Now, if you would have did them black patent leathers, I might have.
We got them.
We got them too.
We got them, Coach.
With them all black.
I had some blue ones too. For the Zeta, I was gonna put them.
Oh, and we ain't even talked about the Zeta. Oh my goodness.
Hey, listen, baby.
There it is.
It's too tough. But I tell you what, I know y'all talked about my favorite sneaker, and like those, I love the Jordan 1 lows. Like when I coach, like that's kind of been a coaching shoe. For me, it's real easy. But people sleep, maybe they don't. But them Barclays, the ones that Fab Five wore, them Air Force, one of my all-time favorite. It gets no better than that shoe, and I'm ready for them to drop them again so that I can get them because that Barkley is fire.
Coach, the title of the show is You Got Next. You have blessed the platform today. Okay. You left us all wondering what is the future hold for somebody who's amazing, who's so charismatic like yourself, Coach Adams. You tell us, what are you looking forward to? What's up next for you, Coach? What are you excited about as your career continues, your journey continues?
I'm just excited. So one, I really love our team, and I've been with some teams that, you have some kids that you don't really want to get up and go coach every day. You know what I mean? And it's like that. And that's cool because there's some kids that don't want to be coached by you too. So sometimes it's a mutual thing. But, to be with this group of kids they're just really good kids, man. And I enjoy them. I'm trying to stay present. I'm just trying to stay present and stay where my feet are, keep growing and learning. This thing is a marathon. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon. So there's no end to the race. You know what I'm saying? And whenever it's my time, it'll be my time. But until then, it's about these kids and making sure that they grow and develop the way they need to. So that's what my future look like, from that standpoint. It's just making sure that they're good, and wherever I'm supposed to be, that's where I'll be.
Kevin, you want to tell them? You want to tell them?
Whenever somebody comes on here and says, I want to be where my feet are, in the next 2 years, they're out of there. They get a promotion.
Sorry, Bama. Sorry. Coach Adams is effectively gone. I'm just telling you right now.
And that's the truth, though. It's like, seriously, the next time, probably in the next 2 years, we're going to see you in like Louisville, Kentucky at the Run for the Roses. You'll be like, yeah, I'm recruiting for my team now.
That's what's up. And that's the ultimate goal, but in due time, when that time comes again and it's for me, it'll be there. It doesn't get much better than Christy. So I'm in a really good spot, a really good space. So between her and Trina, I've had a really good run of being lucky with the people I've been able to work for. So I'm good, man. And Bama is a great place, great city. We're really competitive. So it's an exciting time to be a Crimson Tide. So I appreciate y'all.
All right. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yes. One, just a big shout out to my family. My brother's having another baby, so I'm excited for him. My nephew's turning 3 tomorrow, so happy birthday, Key. TT, love you. And that's in just my people. I hope all my people in the business have a great season in their respective areas, and I wish them nothing but the best. So, big shout out that way to all my folks, because it's too many to name, and I don't want to leave anybody out. I literally wrote down some names, but I don't want to piss nobody off, so I'm going to leave that alone.
All right, Coach. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call up the person that you think should have next. Tell me, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who you calling out? Who should have next?
Terrell Robinson, who is the head coach at North Carolina A&T. Him and I got our start together at A&T when I was there, both as assistants, both in the trenches together. And he's got an amazing story. And he's a real cool brother. And I think he's somebody that y'all would really relate to. And he's in it for the right reasons. That's my brother. So I'm really happy for him. And I think it'd be great to have him on the show.
Coach Robinson, let the world know that you are up next. It is official, my guy. Your ticket just got punched and you are now on the clock. I hope we can get Coach Robinson on before the season, because I want to go to North Cackalack for sure. I want to go up there to A&T. I always wanted to go up there to check out.
Isn't that where like Drumline? Isn't that the school they were at? Drumline?
You say what, baby?
They were at North Carolina A&T, right? Drumline?
Yes. It was in that area. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You need to tell them to bring y'all up during homecoming, because there's nothing like.
Coach, I don't know about that.
You better hide their aunties.
Hide your aunties, because we'll mess around and get in trouble. Man, we gotta.
We'll go there. City, man. You ask him about the homecoming, he'll tell you. And it's funny because he played there. He played on the men's team, so that's his alum. So he takes it very personal. And so I hope you do get him before the season, because I can't catch him when the season starts. I already know what time it is. So,
and we forgot that this is actually a nomination.
Oh, that's right. This is a nomination episode. Shout out to Coach Amy Wright for making this happen. But Coach Robinson, you are up next, my guy. Get your top 5 ready. Get your superhero ready. Get your theme song, because we're going to tell him your story your way, my sir. So,
I'm about to call him right now. Tell him
we're going to make that happen.
Please do.
Coach Tennille Adams, without any doubt in my mind, you got next. You are the truth, Coach. 21 years of sensational, just outstanding, phenomenal basketball play. You are guru. You are genuine. You are authentic. You are charismatic. You are rock solid, and you are doing everything the right way. We 10 toes down with you, Coach. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet.
I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all.
Wop. They not like us. Oh my goodness. Coach, thank you for joining the show. Thank you for coming on the platform.
Thank y'all.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next as the season gets closer to happening, and as the year 4 of our show gets closer, I get emotional. I'm just that dude. I'm sorry. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm the mouth of the South for a reason, but I'm going to tell you guys, we can't tell y'all how much y'all are blessed this platform. So we need y'all one more time to step up, and show out for Sports Life Talk Nation so we can keep telling the world how dope women's basketball is. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you throw the what you're talking about emoji in the chat if you do so, and keep sharing, y'all. Let's run the numbers up on this episode. And y'all, and Kevin, I couldn't have done a better commercial for all of those other episodes that we've recorded over the past 4 years. A lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears then came in. They putting this thing together. So we appreciate y'all all so much. At Sports Life Talk, if you want to find me and KT, we drop episodes all the time, 3 to 4 new episodes per week, and we're gonna be out and about at all kind of colleges. So y'all, when y'all see us, y'all make sure you show us some love, give us a pound. And if you're a podcast coach, do you like podcasts? You listen to podcasts? Okay, so for all our podcast listeners out there, you can download this show in audio format, as well as close to 700 other episodes of Sports Life Talks. You got next. Keep the laughs, keep the inspiration, and keep all the energy rolling. Download that on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever you can. And that was not a Roll Tide pun. I was just saying.
It was. That's right. You did it.
Last thing, because I've seen so much talent that go through Alabama, and I even see young ladies that wear the Alabama swag, the 5 stars, because that's all. Hey, y'all recruiting is absolutely amazing. But if you want to be on the show, if you want your voice to be heard and your story to be told, hit us up. Me and Kevin can't find every story. So listen, go to our website, sltugotnext.com. Go to nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about yourself or why you feel like you got next, and we'll reach out and give you an audition to be on the show. It's just that easy. We begging you to let us know if you're dope so we can put it out there. Kevin, I take that as a win. I got the win. I can't wait to get my steak tacos. I'm feeling good right now. I told y'all, I feel like, Coach, I just wish I was on the floor with y'all. I wish I'd have been hollering when we went to the Final Four.
Come on, baby, because we hollered all the way back to Fayetteville, man.
all the way back. Come on, Kevin, let's go home.
With the butters and everything. Anything braided back to the back, all of it, man.
Everything. I wonder how Queen Latifah go do that on the movie, Kevin. I wonder how she gonna put the shot back up. How she gonna act when she do that? That's gonna be crazy.
No, she just needs to be me from my coaching as a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
More mature version of me. So be all good.
So B Jones, I forgot I lost, so you brought that back up. So now, is there like a Taco Bell close to the university?
It is.
Okay, so I think I'll be going there. Y'all can go eat y'all steak tacos or whatever.
Man, you come on. You better stop playing. You coming with us.
Okay, Coach, I'm sorry. But thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know and we got your back.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Show me what you got, little mama. Show me what you got, pretty
lady.
Hey,
come on.
Hey, Coach dope.
Man, that is my hit. Hey, them drums and horns, man, the way that hit. Come on, what we talking about?
Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better, and keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah, I can feel it. just like me.